And then another thing that we didn't talk about that I'm sure we're gonna get to, the backup quarterback is gonna be an issue is Tyson Palamusi transfers. Pumashaw. Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked if he transfers out because he only got one more year of eligibility. So that backup quarterback, I think DJ got a chance to win the Heisman this year because Clemson doesn't have to mix another quarterback. But if he gets hurt and Pumashaw transfers, we're gonna be in some trouble.
Pumashaw redshirted his first year, so he's a redshirt sophomore last year, so he's still a redshirt sophomore now, so he's got plenty of eligibility left. But I will say this about Clemson at quarterback, DJ better not get hurt because there is nobody behind him this year. It's Tyson Pumashaw, walk-on Hunter Helms, and then you got freshman Bubba Cunningham coming into summer, so he's not even an early enrollee. I think the competition for the backup spot is going to be fierce. I think Hunter Helms is good enough to beat out Pumashaw. And if that happens, I could definitely see Pumashaw transferring out. But I don't see him transferring out until after he's graduated. That way he doesn't have to sit a year. He would be a grad transfer. So that might not come to after the season, after his third season. But like I said, DJ better not get hurt because there's not a whole lot behind him. I really like what I've seen out of the Hunter Helms kid, though. We haven't seen a whole lot out of him, but the little bit we have seen, he's looked really sharp. But I mean, he's still a walk-on, and we know what we've seen out of Pumashaw. I'm just gonna start calling him Tyson because I trip all over saying his name.
Sounds like you're dead on to me, Jason. You say it the same way every time.
I know what I've seen out of him the first 2 years that he's been in the program, and to me, he looked to me like he even regressed a little bit last year. I don't know why that was. And then he got hurt towards the end of the season. He broke his hand. I don't remember which hand it was. He had to have a plate inserted, but yeah, Clemson needs him to step up this year, man. They need him to step up big time. If not, I could definitely see a scenario in which Hunter Helms just beats him out. And you're talking about a former 4-star quarterback who was, I think he was one of the 10 best at the position when he came out of high school.
Right.
And, we talking about a walk-on, man. If a walk-on beats that guy out, that's saying a lot about that walk-on, but that's also saying a lot about him. And I don't mean to knock Helms, man, because that's not what I'm trying to do here. I keep calling him a walk-on, but he has looked like anything but a walk-on. The limited action he has gotten, he's looked very good. He's been very impressive. I'm surprised he didn't get more scholarship offers after what I've seen from him. And he was only a freshman last year, so this is only his second year.
And Bubba Chandler is the 18th rated pro-style quarterback coming out of the 2021 class out of Bogart, Georgia, 6'4", 195.
Yeah, I really like that kid. I called him Cunningham a minute ago, but I really like Bubba Chandler. I think he's got a pretty high ceiling. He was flying under the recruiting radar because he had committed to play baseball for Georgia. And then when Clemson started showing some interest in him as a quarterback offer, he opened things back up, and he decided to go to Clemson, and his recruitment really took off. If they'd had camps and stuff last year, I'd bet anything he'd be ranked higher than what he is right now. I think he's got a very high ceiling. I wish he could have come in and enrolled early. That would have made the competition for the backup even more fierce. But he'll be here in the summer, and I think that he could come in and definitely push for that number 2 spot. I don't think he'll win it, but I think he can push for it.
Why recruiting so many baseball players to play football? Because that other kid coming in too, he's a baseball player also.
Yeah, Will Taylor, he's a two-way guy. Hey, I'm sure Monty Lee's not complaining, because those guys are on football scholarships and they get to play baseball too. DJ was going to play baseball too that was the plan he had when he first got to Clemson too. He was planning on playing baseball. He throws a fastball mid-90s, but he has decided against that. I don't think he's going to play baseball at all now.
Yeah, because he showed that he's definitely top 5. I mean, he's gonna
both of those guys, man, Taylor and Bubba Chandler, they're very good baseball players, man. Very good. I think we'll see them on playing both sports. I don't think they're gonna be sitting the bench all the time over there in Kingsmore by any stretch.